Stand by for connection issues. About $1 to a donut. I mean, I don't know. Somebody told me that they trying to recruit me and get me to bow down to the darkness, and that's just not gonna happen. And they did say something about that line, and I told them it wasn't gonna happen. Oh yeah, they've been telling me to get out ever since day one. Shut up. You know what, Dave? I better not. I swear, if I say this out loud, that'll be the first damn word I hear when I go back in there. So let me knock on some wood. But since that night I flipped on them, things ain't been the same since I flipped on them. They give me a really, nasty session one night. I mean, it was vulgar. It could have been triple X-rated. It shouldn't. There was no way I could post it. I mean, I couldn't even cut out the bad because it was all bad. At least what I posted today, the worst thing they said was twat and bullshit and mange. And they said that in Spanish. But they ain't called me the C word again since I passed out of myself. I said, what? Are y'all trying to... I said, if y'all still trying to get me bowed down, that's not going to happen. And I've done told them that 2 or 3 weeks. I said, if y'all got me at some kind of crossroads or something, you think I'm going to sell my soul for a spirit box? And I said, I'll hit this button and cut it off and never come back. I'll go back to reading cards. I'll go back to posting dog videos, as far as I care. Before I'll, you ain't going to sell my soul to be a YouTube star. Cut the hell on. And, I kind of laughed at that, but I mean, it ain't no joke. They really are trying to get me to bow. And, I lost my train of thought. Oh, so I was asking, and I said, so when I went back, and I don't guess Seth was there, and, they were talking to me before, he come while I was there, but, because they were like, that one woman, she was like, go get Luna. I said, yeah, go get Luna. I said, and go get Seth and Jesus and anybody else who can come down here and tell me what it is I've done. Why y'all are, doing this. Why y'all are acting this way. I said, we were fine last night. I just did a session late last night and everything was fine. And then 6-7 hours later, this morning, the early morning session, I tried to do it on summer, and it was just fast. So, and I was telling Mom, I've never really had anybody say this to me. But they told me I was too innocent and too good and too light and too, well, they didn't say holy, but I don't know what word to use. Pure, I guess. They kept telling me why, and that I wasn't dark enough. Stupid me, telling me how slow I am. They're like, you slow. But, I tell them, hey, I'm ditzy. It takes me a minute, because I've always admitted that. I ain't never tried to hide that I'm, kind of flaky and ditzy. But, they say it kind of mean, like, they're like, well, you're slow, you're stupid. I ain't too stupid. At least I got words coming out this box. Now when I go back, after I sit here and talk all this shit, they told me that I was mocking them. I don't mock them. I don't say nothing behind it. Just like with humans, I don't say nothing here that I wouldn't say to them. I'm not sitting here talking shit about them. And I told them, I said, I don't mock you. I said, matter of fact, I bitch and get on people and raise hell about people talking shit about y'all, talking shit about the demons and stuff. I said, I try to warn people, but people don't listen to me. I said, I don't mock y'all. I got a respect for hell. I mean, that doesn't mean I serve hell just because I respect it. I don't like damn chihuahuas, but I respect them because they'll bite the hell out of you. You know what I mean? I mean, it's the same thing, You don't walk around talking shit about the devil or about any of his army because they'll come kick your ass. We're just humans. I know that I can't not hear, in the spirit, in my third eye, in astral projection or something. I took down, several demons. I've cast out some demons here in the physical world, cast them out of people. But it ain't me. It ain't me doing it. It's Jesus. It ain't got nothing to do with me. So I asked them, is it because I believe in Jesus? And I asked them this the other day, and they said, yeah. And one of them said, I hate Jesus. Okay. I don't. I'm not going to quit serving Jesus just to talk to y'all on the spirit box. I said, I'll just cut it off and never come back. I'll go back to reading cards and doing it with my Gemini in my head. And like I was telling Mama, I ain't got to read nobody. I ain't got to read nobody else. I don't make no money or nothing like that. I mean, it's not like this is my life's work. This has been put into my life and I couldn't get rid of it. So now I'm trying to embrace it. What I was trying to do with them was give the darkness a voice. Just like people try to, I mean, the spirits too, but I obviously am dealing with more than spirits, than ghosts. But everybody's got a story to tell. You're light or dark or purple or green, everybody's got a story. I was just trying to give my voice, and because if you notice, I do a session here and there on summer or on something focused, but mainly I just let them tell their story. They know when I'm recording, knew that I was going to make it like a book and call it The Talking Dead. They helped me come up with the name. But the spirits were there this morning for the set 2, the chapter 12 and chapter 13 that I posted. That was an epic fail this morning on Summer. I went back 2 hours later and asked them what I had done and sat there. And they're like, we love you. We don't want to see you go. We don't want to lose you. You're good at me the C word or whatever. It was like the same 2. I don't know. I don't feel like that they could have. They could have, because one of the demons that's in me could have let them in. Could have, overrode me. I mean, y'all, when I say I got demons in me, I'm not kidding. I mean, I know y'all sitting there thinking, damn, what's she talking about? But anybody that works with spirits and stuff's got them. Anybody, I don't care who you are. If you work with spirits, if you dabble in necromancy, witchcraft, anything like that, you're gonna have a demon. Most people, they, most people got a demon and don't even know it because that's their number one is hiding. They are extremely skilled in the art of camouflage. They don't want you to know they're there. If you know they're there, you'll get them out. You'll get them out. And I do try to get them out. If she ain't but 2 years old, I know that what gets in this house, she lets in here. And she don't even realize she's doing it, though. She's just that strong. When you're a little kid like that, imaginary friends, they're still imaginary. You don't to be about 3, maybe 4 to realize they're actually ghosts. They don't.